Welcome back, guys. It's George from CLNK Collectors World. In this video, I'm going to be showing you my next vintage cards that I'm sending off to PSA. This is pre-1980. First off, I want to say that we've rebranded. My wife has taken over our social media. So if you want to check out our new eBay store, also if on Facebook, our Facebook page, CLNK Collectors World, Instagram, CLNK Collectors World. My wife has taken over, so she's doing a lot of good stuff on there. So if you want to take a look, guys, send me off a note or some feedback. Let us know how we're doing. We have amazing cards for sale on our eBay store and our Facebook page. A lot of vintage stuff from the 50s, 60s, all the way up to modern cards. If you're looking for graded cards and raw cards, go to our eBay store and our Facebook page. Okay, guys, so this is going to be our next order that I'm sending. This is probably about maybe 4 or 5 months of cards that I've been kind of keeping off to the side, and I'm going to be sending it in on a pre-1980 group order to PSA. It's going to be about, I think it's like 18 American per card. So we're going to be paying $18 American per card. I'm going to give my pre-grade predictions, and then when the order comes back, we'll share what PSA gave me. I know PSA has really been strict, tightened up on the vintage cards lately, so I'm going to kind of grade them with that in mind. So let's get right into it, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I always answer comments, guys. Always looking for some feedback. So first card up is 1975 Nolan Ryan 74 highlights. Now this is the O-Pee-Chee. So as you can see, it says made in Canada there. And so the O-Pee-Chee cards, there was less print run on them, so they're more rare and more valuable. And it's really hard to get O-Pee-Chee cards in good condition. This one is pretty good centering. About 55-45 left to right. It's a little bit more thick on the left. Sorry, on the right. But I looked it over, so I'm thinking maybe I'm happy with a 6 if I can get a PSA 6 on this one. So that's Nolan Ryan. Here is an amazing card. This is the 1970 O-Pee-Chee Daryl Sittler rookie card. The card is amazing. It does have some kind of print issues on where the yellow is, but other than that, you hardly ever see a card that in this great condition. Daryl Sittler rookie card, sought after card for any Leaf fan like myself. Here we go, another 1975, and this one is Topps, as you can see in the USA. So it's a Topps card. This is Robin Yount rookie, 1975. Pretty good chip. Oh, sorry, the Daryl Sittler, I'm looking for a 5. Obviously has some print defects. This one, I'm looking for maybe a 6 as well. PSA 6 on the Robin Yount. Here's this is not a vintage, but I have it in here because it's going to go into my next order for the modern. But this is the Billy Ripken FF card, as you can see there. Iconic card that they put a prank on him, but this is not going to go in this order, but it is going to go in my next modern order. I'll get a video for that. That will be definitely part of it. Here's 1976 Topps Hank Aaron. One of Hank Aaron's last cards, I believe. I don't think he had a 77, so this is probably his last card. And I'm looking for like maybe a 5 or 6. It is off center, but it's a very, very sharp and very clean card. Here's the back of it. Okay, next up is 64 home run leaders. This is 65 Topps, and this is with Mickey Mantle, Killebrew, and Powell. And this one I'm looking for a little bit higher. I'm looking for maybe a PSA 7. So hopefully we could hit a 7 on this one. Once again, when I get these cards in, I will do the reveal video. This is a George Brett, but it's an O-Pee-Chee George Brett, which is very rare. As you can see, the centering is off in the back. You can see O-Pee-Chee George Brett, very rare card. I've seen raw cards of this go upwards of $500. So it is off center, but still looking for maybe a 5 or a 6. I'm praying for a 6, but I'll take a 5. Don't know if it can get a 6 with the centering, but hopefully they'll let it go because it is such a clean card. Corners are good. Here we have a early George Blanda card. And it's really tough to get these cards in good condition, as you can see, because they're a little bit bigger than the top loaders and stuff they had, and the penny sleeves they had back then. So usually the tops are a little chewed up. But George Blanda, Chicago Bears. Here's what's considered another Mantle card, even though Mantle's not on it. It's Mantle Blast 565-foot home run. And it's in great shape. Like I said, this card, I'm looking maybe a 6. Hopefully we can get a 6 on this one. Here's a 1964 Topps 1963 batting leader, and it has Clemente on it and Hank Aaron. There, let me just bring it up a little bit for you can see. Very, very sharp card. Corners are good. Centering's good. Well, it's a little off center left to right. 60-40 I would say, but other than that, very clean card. I'm looking for a 7 on this one. Now, this one is not that expensive per se, but the conditioning is just amazing on this one. That's why I'm sending it in. I really think it has a good shot at a PSA 9. And this is 1976 O-Pee-Chee. As you could tell, O-Pee-Chee, like I said, is the equivalent of Topps that we had in Canada. And obviously, because Canada had only about 25 to 35 million, the print run was kind of related to how many people were here. So, like I said, this is very rare in this condition, O-Pee-Chee, because there was so much less of them than the Topps version. So, I'm looking for a 9 on this one. Here's a Lynn Swan rookie, I think 75 Topps. Now, centering's not the best on this one, but I just wanted for my PC, I like to have a Lynn Swan rookie, so maybe a 5 on this one, maybe 6. Maybe they'll sneak a 6 on it, but now the centering on the back is bad too, so hopefully a 5 we get on this one. Here's another one of those 1976 O-Pee-Chees that I'm looking for, maybe a 9. Now, I'm not going to jinx it, but you know, I know it's really, really rare to get a 10, but this one has a shot on it. The back's clean, centering's perfect. I'd say it's 50-50 on left to right, maybe 55, 60-40 on top and bottom, but very clean card. I'm pretty sure he'll get a 9, but it's a long shot. Maybe the grader is gonna, you know, have a few drinks before he grades this one and gives it a 10. Here's a beautiful card, Hank Aaron, and this is, I believe, 1959 Topps Hank Aaron, and this is the 58 All-Star. Beautiful card. And looking for maybe a 6 on this one. Here we go, Ernie Banks, 67, I believe, Topps, Ernie Banks, and this is Topps. And looking for a 5 on this one. Here's a very clean card. This is 1970 Topps, and it's Reggie Jackson. Beautiful card. So what is this, third year? Beautiful card, centered, cleaned. I'm looking for a 7 on this one. Here's another card from the O-Pee-Chee. This is Pete Rose, and now this is a pretty clean card too. Centering's good. Edges are good. Corners are good. Possibility for an 8 on this one. And I'll write down all my pre-grades so we could have for the reveal. Here's a 78 Topps Monitor and Trammell rookie. So, pretty clean card. That is Topps. Looking for an 8 on this one. Here's a second year Gaylord Perry. It does say rookie, but I think he had a 61 card. A multiple, like he was on a multiple card. This is his first by himself. 62 Galileo, and that one's probably going to be a 5. Here's another one of those 75 OPG. This is the Willie McCovey, and same thing as the Pete Rose. Very sharp, nice condition card. Maybe looking for an 8, maybe a 7. Here's another card that I'm going to submit that is not valuable per se. It is OPG, so it is more valuable than the tops. But the conditioning is just awesome on this one. Like I said, I have high hopes on this one, maybe a 9. And I could be wrong, like maybe I'm missing. I don't submit a lot of 79s OPGs, or so I'm just curious on what the grader is going to give these, but I don't see too much wrong with it. So this is kind of an experiment I'm throwing in, just like the Burrows and the pitching leaders card, just kind of going to get the feel of how they're going to grade these vintage cards. But I don't see much wrong with this one, so I'll be very disappointed if it gets a 7. I don't know, probably they'll give it an 8, but it's more like a 9 from what I see. Here's another, here's a card, is 71. This is CFL, Angelo Mosca, and probably one of the earliest times I remember I went to, we used to go to Saturday, Maple Leaf Gardens for wrestling, and Angelo Mosca was wrestling, and he just scared the hell out of me. I was just so terrified of him. I was just like maybe about 8 years old, and he walked on the ramp. He was so amazing. So loved going Saturday to watch wrestling, and Angelo Mosca was the big villain. And here is one of his cards, and it just is in great shape. So I'm gonna grade it for myself. Here's a great condition Rusty Staub rookie. This is a beautiful, beautiful copy of it, and very clean. Look at the centering on that. So I'm hoping for an 8 on this one. I know it's probably going to be a stretch, but here's a John Padres, Brooklyn Dodgers, and very nice condition card on this one. This one, maybe a 4, hopefully. Here's another card that I just thought had a really good centering, good eye appeal. It's a Ron Santo All-Star rookie card. Here's the back on it, so you can take a look. And maybe a 6 on this one. Centering's awesome on this one. Here's a snapped rookie from 75 OPG. Other than the centering on the back, left to right, this card's pretty clean. The front is about almost 50-50. So here's another one. Probably the best rookie from that class is actually 75 OPG had a weak rookie class, but Clark Gillies is here, Hall of Famer, and this one, like I said, the centering is off a little in the back. They kind of are more lenient on the centerings on the backs than the front, obviously. Here's a big card. Ed Guackman, rookie. I think this is 64. I believe. 65 maybe. This is his rookie card. Beautiful card, nice color. You don't see these cards too often. Amazing. Here's a Jim Bunning rookie. I think this is 57. Underrated pitcher. You don't hear about him too much, but really a great pitcher. And last but not least, we have an Al Kaline. I think this is 55, I believe. So I'll be submitting that to PSA. What I'll do is once I get it back, I'll do a reveal video with my guess of my predictions of my grading and compare it to what I'll be getting. Once again, guys, if you're looking for new and vintage cards, graded and ungraded, graded and raw cards, amazing deals we have right now. If you go to our eBay store, we'll put the link in the description. Also, our Facebook group page. Here it is once again. We have amazing deals right there for, I have some amazing raw lots up from the 50s, 60s, 70s, all the way up to moderns. So if you're looking for the card for your collection, let me know in the comments, and go visit our Facebook page and our eBay page. Also check out our Instagram like I said, my wife has rebranded us, and she's doing all the posts. It looks amazing. She does a good job on it. So thank you, Nancy. And once again, give me a like, maybe and a comment, and I always respond to comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking of grading. If you're grading, if you're not grading, you're keeping it raw. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you, and have a good day.